The genre is consistently changing, as is any, and it's been really a pleasure to see it transform in the way that it has, from such a small scene and a small genre that started in London and is now worldwide, and so many different influences has been added to it. It's evolved so beautifully. So it's changed massively. I mean, since 2000, dubstep has changed drastically, and 23 years later, I suggest anyone to have a little delve into it, the origins of dubstep and where it's got to. Pirate radio was a very important part of my life and many DJs' lives, and the scene. Dubstep, it helped dubstep massively. My Rinse FM show was a big part of my career, and it helped me expand my sound to the world, especially with the birth of the internet and the timing of it all. It was just perfect timing, really.
Cool.
But it has, I mean, I may add that because at the time when you say the words pirate, so we're talking pirate radio, at that point in the early 2000s, it was pirate radio. It wasn't internet. So we was only broadcasting on the FM illegally, and you had a lot of, there was a lot of possibilities, negative possibilities that could come of that, obviously, if you're doing something that's against the government's rules, which I don't like to obey too much anyway, especially when it comes to nonsense things that are doing nothing wrong. It helps the kids, the community, and to be honest, without radio, I don't know where I would be or how I would have got to where I got to. So maybe we all owe a lot to pirate radio. So Cannabis, as we were mentioning illegal things and pirate radio, Cannabis has been a massive part of my life. And to be really honest, sometimes negatively a part of my life, and sometimes a very positive part of my life. And I would like to stress that there is a fine line between medicating and over-medicating. So for me, really, it's helped me to focus and help me bring my attention to my creativity, and helps me with my ADHD and ADD. I don't want to label these things, but just being able to concentrate, if you want to put it into them words, it helps me concentrate. So it has really helped me in my life, and it has also, sometimes I've overdone it, and from my experience, it's best to be very disciplined and be mindful of that. And as far as the illegal thing, it's one of them backwards rules that will never work, and I'm sure in the UK we will catch up with the rest of the world and legalise it. It's already being looked at a lot differently, and science is catching up. And the CBD thing, I must add, is been a really a good thing for the UK. So the CBD thing is really big there at the moment, and I think the use of THC and full spectrum cannabis will follow. My relationship with Denver started with a lady called Nicole, who is the CEO of Submission and owns the Black Box. And she has been a very important part of dubstep and underground dance music culture, full stop, in America and Colorado especially. And we met in 2013, so moving forward to now, it's been a wonderful relationship that's blossomed beautifully, and it's been a pleasure working with her. And this is one of my favourite places to play because of the culture here and the crowd, the people, but also because I've built good relationships with people and business and friends. And this is one of my favourite venues to perform at, just for many reasons. One of them, the sound here is amazing, and it's always a second home for me to play here. So hopefully I'll be back soon. I've been involved in music since a very young boy, and at the ages of like 12, 13, I was doing my first pirate radio show, hence the name Youngsta. That's where it comes from, and eventually it was gonna get old, but it worked at the time. And yeah, I've been in the game a while, you could say, and there's still a lot I want to do, places I want to go, take the sound and show it to new people, new places, and also get more music out there. I'm constantly split between being in the studio or out on the road and touring, and I like both. I think my first love would be DJing, but I love being in the studio. So I'd say, yeah, there's a lot more to come from me, and I've definitely got some more music I've been working on, some albums I'm going to be dropping. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes and ears open. My name is Youngsta, and I'm here with GetEmHigh.com. Alright, bless. Bless, thank you so much, guys, and I mean that, because when you see
This is the life I got left. You know what I mean?